These are written by Lena Stevens, the co-founder of The Power Path. You can find them at thepowerpath.com if you want to sign up to be on the email list for these updates as well. And Lena is a wonderful shamanic teacher, practitioner, singer, healer, intuitive, and I am proud to call her my friend and soul sister. Love all the people at the Power Path. Lots of wonderful resources on their website. So check that out if you get a chance. And here's what she had to say about our Pisces new moon. It says, the new moon in Pisces is Wednesday, March 2nd at 10:34 Mountain Standard Time, which is 12:34 Eastern Time, which is actually, for me here in the East, the day after tomorrow. But I wanted to do the circle early this time so that we can get into these energies. We're really already in the energy of this Pisces new moon. It's a powerful, perhaps the most powerful and positive new moon of the year. And so this gives us a little extra time to work with these energies and prepare. So it's coming on Wednesday at 10:34 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. It said the field of opportunity opens with this auspicious moon, bringing support, inspiration, and a flow towards manifesting what you want without the obstacles you may have recently experienced. The challenge is to be clear about what you want, how you want your life to unfold, and what you wish to manifest. Don't worry about the details and don't overthink the process. What does your heart want? What do you feel is your next big step in your bid for power? Rely on your intuition rather than intellectual information, and imagine your intentions from a place of creativity and dreaming more than what you have accepted as your reality. Set the seeds now that will determine how things manifest for you in the future. Without needing to know the details, how do you wish to feel yourself to be in a year, 3 years, 5 years? Stretch a little into an expanded desire that your small self does not think you can have or deserve to have. So stretch yourself and plant those seeds. So the Pisces energy is definitely, as she mentions, one of intuition. And, the water element as well really dials you into your intuition. The flow, getting into the flow, is all about tapping into your intuition rather than your intellectual mind. It's also about authenticity, thinking about how you want to show up and really getting clear about what it is you want to call in. A lot of times, you got to think about it. If we're in a powerful place right now, I don't know if you've noticed in the world, but things are manifesting. The world is going really fast. Things are manifesting really fast. And so you want to be really clear about, kind of where your head's at and plant those intentions in your heart, but you want to be clear about what it really is that you're calling in, because you've got to be careful. You know how they say, be careful what you wish for. You don't want to call in the wrong things. Basically, you want to get really clear around it and really imagine, use your imagination at this time. Use your creativity. Pisces loves creativity, loves imagination, and more and more, it's becoming clear, to me at least, that the manifestation is really about, not about thinking what it is you want. It's really about the feeling. The feeling is the thing. The feeling is the thing that calls it in, that manifests it into your reality. And, what I said earlier, feel the questions and allow the answers to come. Don't go chasing answers. If you're feeling into the questions, the answers will come to you. So think about that as we set our intentions today, about tapping into our intuition. And as we plant those seeds of intention in the fertile soil of our heart, and we call in the water element to water those seeds and help them to grow, just think about with that intention, getting really clear and imagining what would it feel like if you had that thing that you desire. If you're setting an intention, perhaps you're calling in a relationship, what do you want to feel like when you're in that relationship, when that person comes home or when that person is calling, or where do you want to be and how do you want to show up in the relationship if perhaps you've had relationships in the past and you're not too proud of the way you showed up, but you learned. So take that learning and get creative with it. Get creative with the imagination. If you're calling in abundance, if you're calling in money, you don't have to know how it's going to come in, but open yourself up to clear any blocks to scarcity that you might be holding that might be keeping that abundance from coming to you. A lot of times we do that and we have a scarcity mindset, sometimes from our youth. I know that, growing up I had a parent, my primary parent who I lived with was, kind of tight on money, and we kind of always lived in a scarcity mindset of not enough. And I'm learning now that even if you don't have enough, physically in your possession or in your bank account, imagine that you have everything you need and be grateful for what it is you have. And that gratitude unlocks and gets you past that feeling of scarcity to where you can open up to that abundance. And then, oh my gosh, it comes raining in, it comes showering in, and you're all set. So open up to that as well. Same thing if you're calling in a job, see what that perfect job would be, how you want to feel in that job, what kind of hours do you want to have, do you want to commute, all those little details. You don't have to nitpick every little thing about it, but you can imagine and you can think about it and you can imagine it in several different ways and see which one comes, which one is your heart really calling for, but really get in tune with what it is that your heart's calling for.